What's up, guys? Your boy, 22K13. Gonna give you guys a wrestling news weekend wrap up for October 25th, 2015. Update. How did Randy Orton injure his shoulder? According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE superstar Randy Orton injured his shoulder while taking out the garbage at his home. Orton apparently took the garbage to his curb and dislocated his shoulder, and it was bad enough where it took 3 hours to pop it back into place. We previously reported Orton was scheduled to have an MRI to see the extent of the damage. It was previously said Orton was already working with a hurt shoulder and had a history of shoulder problems. This incident is apparently what caused him to be pulled from several events, including WWE Tour of Mexico and the WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Orton was scheduled to team with Dean Ambrose against the Wyatt family, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman on the kickoff show, but that match had been pulled and replaced with Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville versus King Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus. Who talked Brock Lesnar into doing a shooting star press at WrestleMania? The Wrestling Observer reported that John Laurinaitis was the one who suggested Brock Lesnar execute a shooting star press in his WrestleMania 19 match against Kurt Angle. As seen on Monday, Lesnar talked about the bot spot with Steve Austin on the Stone Cold WWE Network podcast, but wouldn't name who suggested the move to him. Lesnar said he didn't want to do the move, but someone talked him into doing it, saying it would be his WrestleMania moment. It's been said in other interviews that former WWE announcer Jim Ross pushed it as a WrestleMania moment. Update on low WWE Raw viewership this week. The detailed breakdown of this week's low WWE Raw viewership has been reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The prime culprits for the low 2.20 rating and 3.35 million viewers were football and baseball on other channels. The Philadelphia Eagles vs. New York Giants game did 13.90 million viewers. This was a game that had the big launch of the Star Wars trailer, which some figured would have stolen away viewers from Raw. However, the football game actually lost viewers during halftime in the Star Wars trailer, so Star Wars actually had zero impact on Raw. The football ratings were considered good, and there was also a baseball game, the Kansas City Royals versus Toronto Blue Jays, which did 3.9 million viewers. In terms of the demographic of WWE Raw viewers, Dave Meltzer writes, and as far as the loss of viewers from the first hour to the third hour, the 18-34 drop was 19%. The 35-49 age group actually was up 2%, but over 50 it was a drop of 14%, with women dropping off at a higher clip than men. The 3 hour was 3.50 million, 3.35 million, 3.12 million. On the face of it, this was really poor considering WWE loaded the show with legends. But then the alternate appearance was never really promoted properly. As for The Undertaker and Lesnar, that was over in the first 20 minutes. What it tells us about Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair is that they mean nothing. They are legends, sure, but they aren't perceived as anything special like a legend like The Rock would be if he featured in a segment. Rocky would undoubtedly pop ratings. The problem with Michael and Flair is they are used too often, doing things of such little consequence. As for the Shield reunion, that was only announced an hour before the show ended. Many viewers had already tuned out before the match was made. Colin Cassidy injury update. According to the Wrestling Observer, NXT star Colin Cassidy is expected to be out of action for several weeks. It's still not known exactly what type of injury Cassidy is dealing with, but he did appear at this weekend NXT live event on crutches with an apparent leg injury. Lana and Rusev risk further WWE heat with Vince McMahon. Lana had posted more photos on her social media with new fiancé Rusev, given that the story of the engagement is out now. This isn't really breaking kayfabe anymore. However, knowing that Vince McMahon was so mad at her use of social media just the other week, we have thought that she has stayed clear of posting for it for a while. Furthermore, she posted a comment that could be viewed as a statement to McMahon. And I quote, "The one thing America has taught me is that we all deserve second chances, and the most important part of freedom is the choice to grow, fail, take risks, get back up, learn from your mistakes, love, forgive, and be resilient," she stated with a photo of herself sharing lunch with Rusev. She could argue that the comment is about her storyline and how her character had gave Rusev a second chance, but it could also be read as a subtle slide at WWE and how they punished Rusev on Raw when news of their engagement broke. She clearly believed that their freedom to do as they please should be met with a second chance. They're thought to be heat on the pair right now for not using kayfabe about their engagement, when in the WWE storyline they were feuding. Lana flaunted her engagement ring on social media. The end result was a storyline got ruined, so WWE booked Rusev to be squashed by Ryback in 3 minutes on Raw 2 weeks ago. Lana also posted the following photo on her Instagram, which indicates that she in Los Angeles at the Staples Center, the same location that Hell in a Cell will be held this Sunday. WWE Network launching in India ahead of Survivor Series. WWE Network will launch in India on November 2nd ahead of this year's Survivor Series show. It will be the full English language version of the network, with all 12 WWE specials and the regular new programming. The on-demand library will also be included and the price will be the same $9.99. This is a very important move for the WWE as India is viewed as one of the very key markets to be in. The population is huge, giving WWE a potentially lucrative customer base. As technology and awareness of WWE spread in India, it is going to become more and more important for WWE. It is reasons like this that WWE is PG content, as the show can be sold across the world a lot easier nowadays. As a business, WWE are making strides on the international scene. WWE Chief Strategy and Financial Officer George Barrios stated that India is a strategically important market for WWE, and we are thrilled to make WWE Network available to our fans there. He added that the global expansion of WWE Network is a key driver in our commitment to growing the WWE brand internationally. It is an exciting time for WWE as they reach out in Asia and the Middle East. Despite the perception that business is a little slow domestically, the company is becoming more and more of a global powerhouse in this decade. Back in 2005, WWE was really restricted to America and Europe. It is going to be over the next few years that the true power of world wrestling entertainment is uncovered. Hell in a Cell is last WWE date of year for The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar won't be appearing for WWE beyond this Sunday Hell in a Cell, the Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting. It is the last booking for both men, and presumably they'll return to fresh view in WrestleMania season. There have been speculation that The Undertaker could be open to working more dates this year. There had also been speculation that WWE would draft in Lesnar for more work, given that the Raw brand is going to be without John Cena and Randy Orton this November. But it now looks like neither Lesnar or Taker will be coming back this year. That means November is looking very flat in terms of star power. There are plenty of talented wrestlers like Seth Rollins, but does he have the star power to carry the franchise? Only time will tell. Raw ratings are already terrible and the network numbers are volatile. It is always possible that Vince McMahon could still make a play and offer Taker or Lesnar more money for more dates this year. But as of right now, both men are done for 2015. However, given reports that WWE talked to The Rock recently about working together before the end of 2015, maybe it'll be the Great One providing some cover for John Cena on Raw. Randy Orton's WWE injury was 3 hours of excruciating pain. Randy Orton suffered 3 hours of excruciating pain when his shoulder popped out at home. The Wrestling Observer newsletter report he is due to have an MRI and it could be the case that he misses significant WWE time. Orton has had a long history of shoulder problems, but in this instance he was just taking the trash out when the shoulder dislocated. To pop it back in took 3 whole hours, with Orton in tremendous pain through the whole ordeal. WWE are now left with almost no top star name in November. John Cena is taking time off, and the company really could have done with Orton in that time. He's still a big attraction in terms of the casual mainstream audience. His merchandise sells well, and the kids love him. He's still a bankable attraction when it comes to reaction in the arena. He could end up needing surgery, which could mean that his absence becomes a long-term problem. His shoulder injury goes way back. One time on Raw, it popped out, and he had Lita just pop it back in at ringside. Clearly, what had happened this past week was far worse than that, with 3 whole hours of pain for the veteran. Ryback claimed he had creative control over his character. During an interview with AZ Central, Ryback made claims that he had control on the direction of his character he portrayed for WWE. Here's what he said, and I quote, "I can say that for me personally, I 100% have been able to do anything I want to with Ryback. We talk about things in certain elements, but I've been allowed creative control to do what I want to do. If Vince McMahon doesn't like anything, he would tell me and we're correct." Bubba Ray Dudley asked about Spike Dudley returning to WWE. During an interview with Podnasty, Bubba Ray Dudley was asked about the possibility of Spike Dudley returning to the WWE. Here's what he had to say, and I quote, "If we ever needed Spike, if we ever needed our little brother, if we ever needed the runt of the litter, like I said, he's no more than a phone call away, and he'd be right there by our side. I think the WWE Universe will go absolutely crazy to see Bubba, Devon, and Spike standing together in the same ring again." Brock Lesnar WWE DVD and Blu-ray coming in 2016. WWE are planning a Brock Lesnar DVD and Blu-ray release in 2016. Wrestling DVD Network have exclusively revealed the Lesnar production is on the updated WWE DVD schedule, filling one of the 2 remaining slots that WWE had in place. The set is expected to include matches and moments in addition to a documentary. Simply put, it is going to be big money for WWE. Brock Lesnar isn't just fascinating to wrestling fans. He also has a wider mainstream appeal. He was a genuine mainstream star during his UFC days. Hopefully, the documentary does a better job than Stone Cold Steve Austin did. When it comes to revealing the real Brock Lesnar. Austin's recent podcast was full of soft questions like, "What's your favorite food?" What fans will be wanting to see from the documentary is hard-hitting information. In an ideal world, it would be best if WWE went up to his farm and filmed him in his own environment. All his WWE controversies will hopefully be covered in more detail, as well as his UFC career. Done right, and some MMA fans will no doubt buy this production. Lesnar is arguably WWE's biggest and most popular star, so this will be something that we'll all be looking forward to in 2016. And finally, update on Luke Harper's WWE status. will he be at Hell in a Cell tomorrow night? As noted, WWE star Luke Harper missed last week's TV taping due to personal reasons. According to PWInsider.com, Luke Harper is in Los Angeles this weekend for tomorrow night. WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Harper was originally scheduled to team up with Braun Strowman to face Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose on the pay-per-view kickoff show, but that match was pulled due to Orton's injury. So it remains to be seen whether or not Luke Harper appears on the pay-per-view tonight. Well, that it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.